Let's go up to Rado Watch, man. Fuck the blue line flag. I'm responding to some comments that were posted on my channel over some videos. I can't pronounce her name, but the sergeant who I caught in the parking lot of that preschool and I ran her out of there when she took my picture with her body cam while she was leaving. Somebody made the comment that maybe I just aroused her suspicion, and she was able to take my photograph for that purpose. And right here, what are the First Amendment rights for police officers? Police should not engage in unauthorized enforcement activities, including unauthorized information collection on individuals or groups. There should be no collections of information on persons based solely on their ethnicity and whatever their ethnic background is, national origin, race, sexual orientation, or support for unpopular causes. As I'm pretty sure that cop watchers, my auditors, whatever you wish to be called, we are an unpopular cause to the cops. So based on that alone, they cannot collect evidence, photographic evidence, any information to determine who I am or anything about me, because there was no crime committed, there was no investigation, there was no detainment, there was no arrest. So that female sergeant officer that took my photo with her body cam footage that everyone thought was going to be a nice video, and she had to go fuck it up at the end, well, there's that for you. They are not allowed to gather information such as photographs and whatever else. And also, people were saying something about cops have First Amendment rights. While the First Amendment to the United States Constitution guarantees your right to free speech, that right is not unlimited when you exercise the right as a police officer, which means, people, that they have a policy that they must be professional, courteous, respectful, blah, blah, blah. Okay? That means that they cannot sit there and use freedom of speech in its full capacity that any other private citizen may use. They are limited in what they can say and do. Also, somebody made a comment recently that a sheriff from the FCPD, I don't know where that is, police department, I believe it's somewhere here in Colorado, but they made a statement that the female sergeant told them that state law trumps federal law and even the Constitution. And according to Marbury versus Madison 5 U.S. .137, in quotation or in parentheses, 1803, quote, all laws which are repugnant to the Constitution are null and void. This is a federal ruling. This is a federal case law. Mayberry versus Madison, people. So before you make comments in the sections talking about I don't know the law, just because I haven't posted some things, someone made a comment about the fact that I don't back up what I say with facts, and I appreciate that comment. And I will start doing that. I will start researching. Well, I already know this stuff. I just have to take the time to pull it all up and, read it or re-put it back up or whatever. But the bottom line is, people, I do know what I'm doing. You may not agree with my method. You may not like my style, but my message gets to the people. And those that support what I do, they're the ones who I'm doing this for, because they understand their rights. And even people that don't understand their rights, I'm doing it for them. And I don't apologize for my aggression. I don't apologize for my verbal abuse of an officer when they violate policy or the law or someone's rights. It's that simple, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, I appreciate all the comments, and I do respect anyone's comments as long as they are, even if they're criticizing me, be constructive about it. People don't be bashing someone, talking about I'm on drugs and I'm homeless and all this shit. Obviously, I'm not. This is me and my fiance's fucking room, so obviously I'm not motherfucking homeless. I do have a job. I am employed. I do not do drugs. I've been clean now 2 years. I smoke weed, and that's it. So, again, I do know what I'm doing, and I do know how to push it to the limit and show the American people the limit of what they are allowed to go with their rights, because I will push it past I will push it up to the limit, and I'll try and push it over the limit just to test it, just so people understand how far they can go. And if they want to walk that path, that's fine. If they want to exercise their rights, that's fine. But I'm getting the message out, people, that you have your rights, and these are your rights, and I'm showing you what your rights are. You can take it peacefully or you can take it aggressively. That choice is yours. Again, I will be respectful and courteous to a police officer. If they answer the one simple question I ask them upon contact, name and badge number. If they refuse to give that or want to be right here, part of that family, then all gloves are off. And it don't matter if they identify after that person or try to be all nice and kiss my ass. It don't matter. They've already done fucked up and shown me what they're about, and I'm not going to be nice to them, and I'm not going to pull my gloves off, or I'm not going to keep my gloves on. Sorry. Anyway, guys, that's it. I just wanted to cover those couple issues. So what I am saying is backed up. Police officers are not allowed to record you. You have the right to request that body cam footage or that personal cell phone that an officer may have taken a photo with you, or their police unit dash cams. You have the right to request that through a public request form. It's called a Freedom of Information Act. You can do it online. You can go down in person to the police station. It helps if you have the incident number or you have a date and time of when the incident occurred. But that is your right to have that. Also, police officers are not allowed to, like I said, gather information to find out who you are, unless they're investigating you for an alleged crime or suspicion of you committing a crime or have committed or about to commit a crime. Then they have all the right to try and figure out who you are. And whatever means they do that by, well, there's really no recourse, guys. But when I have a cordial conversation like I did with that sergeant in that parking lot and asked her why she was there, and I was real nice, and she was real nice, and I was in the process of telling everybody, look, a good officer, guys, won't you call in and give her a compliment? She's done her job properly, blah, blah, blah. But before I could even get that out, people talking about I'm being all aggressive and I just want views and I'm approaching her all crazy, I wobbed up to her real nice and respectful and just like a private citizen should do. And everything was good until she rolled out and tried to take my picture with her body cam. Oh, she did take the picture. So that's a clear violation of policy and their quote-unquote First Amendment rights that they have to gather information and take pictures and whatnot. They don't have the rights we do, people. Understand that they work for us, not for the other way around. And when you think that they have the right to do what they do and you comment in my videos that I was in the wrong and I shouldn't have done this or done that, well, the bottom line is, people, that's your right. That's our right. That's my right. And I will fucking continue to do what I do. So with that, guys, know your rights, learn your rights, use your rights, or you're going to lose your rights, man. And always, always film the police, man. Even if it doesn't involve you, it's your right to film the police. Please do. Thank y'all for your support, man.